to Fox News. The young man that you're looking at with his hands behind his head, walking slowly backwards, is Jack Teixeira at his home, outside his home, we believe, in Massachusetts. So this is when he was taken into custody. You can see the heavily armored vehicle, and you can see him slowly walking backwards in red shorts and a gray T-shirt, as this 21-year-old who led this group online was able to access the highest security documents in American intelligence, military intelligence, and then was able to pass it around to his friends. So an extraordinary scene here this afternoon in this breaking news.
I'm joined today by Deputy Attorney General Lisa Monaco and FBI Director Paula Bate. Today, the Justice Department arrested Jack Douglas Teixeira in connection with an investigation into alleged unauthorized removal, retention, and transmission of classified national defense information. Teixeira is an employee of the United States Air Force National Guard. FBI agents took Teixeira into custody earlier this afternoon without incident. He will have an initial appearance at the U.S. District Court for the District of Massachusetts. I want to thank the FBI, Justice Department prosecutors, and our colleagues at the Department of Defense for their diligent work on this case. This investigation is ongoing. We will share more information at the appropriate time. Thanks, everyone.
Shalom. First and foremost, we give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and taught me this truth, peace, blessings, salutations, and mercies to the elect and the one-third remnant out there listening and doing this word with all faith and sincerity, scattered amongst the nations and the four corners of the earth. To you I say shalom, Lord willing, this video is edifying. It's going to be sent around what you see on the screen. And, initially, when I saw this, I thought Esau has to be putting this out for a reason, right? I mean, this was national headlines and, it's just some guy in an Air Force, 21-year-old in the Air Force who had access to highly classified intel. How could a 21-year-old access highly classified material? I highly doubt it would even be, possible to move up and rank that fast, to where the government would entrust you with highly classified material. But they mentioned something very interesting, and they mentioned that the guy was on, streaming on an app, playing video games, and was mentioning, pretty much, whatever classified material they claim he gave. And they wanted to ask about monetarization and if, it would be possible in the future to prevent these issues, right? So in a roundabout way, Esau pretty much just building that story arc to why he gonna completely, do away with information unsolicited on the internet here in America. So you think these truth channels, Brothers out here, you know, putting up this information, this, edification through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, prophesying and letting you know about the times that are coming. You think it's going to always be this way, but it's not. And you can see the story arc, man. It's going to be more and more instances to where Esau is just going to have to come after the ability for you to say what you want to say. Okay? He's coming for your he's coming for your speech. The First Amendment. Why? Because, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, this word has been revealed. The prophets have been sent, and really the job has been done. Starting off with the apostles and elders, the great millstone on down, damn near 40 years, really going all the way back to Abba Bivens, since the 70s, man, 60s, 70s. So, it's been long enough. I believe through the spirit, the elect, the seal, Lord willing, we part of that number, But, yeah, man, I just knew it was something fishy about that. But then when he mentioned that point, basically he's trying to sell this censorship to Congress to vote it through, which it will be done. It's just a part of the storyline. That's why he took him straight to jail, man. And he's not going to be the last one. Pretty soon, if you say anything that the government deems insightful or hateful or, a breach of any kind, you're going to be in the same predicament, right? This Isaiah 29 and 21, that make a man an offender for a word and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate. See, this is all that is, part of that snare. Because really Esau trying to get to us, but he can't do it, So he's gonna create that angle in which he can, man. Because believe it or not, us being out there on the highways and byways are his biggest issues, man. And he knows that. I was watching a news clip today of Iran supreme leader, mention Israel as the artificial regime. Basically calling them fake Jews, man. Esau might flag the video now. I didn't say that, E. Okay? The supreme leader of Iran said that. I didn't say that. Even though you are, and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate and turn aside the just for a thing of naught, right? So he's going to try to get rid of us. But really, it's only because the Lord is allowing him to. Because really, the Lord he's done talking to niggas, man. Okay? It's about that time. We've been telling you it was going to come. You look around on these different outlets, right? People, that might bring out information on through the internet, whether it's on YouTube or whatnot. They are all in fear. They all understand good and well what is going down. They're not downplaying the situation at all. But you simple, bonehead niggas are playing around, man. Still thinking shit is a game. That's why it's known as Jacob's trouble, because you niggas is gonna be real bad for you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans out there, man, that refuse to repent, right? This is Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, that I was in a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, which it will be a famine of bread, okay? But specifically, the Lord is talking about a different type of famine, right? Nor thirst for water, even though it will be a thirst for water, right? Because things are going to escalate. But of the hearing of the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, right? So when the word goes out, that's when all these things, you know, are going to escalate. When Esau, when you don't have access to videos like these and the different brothers put up, you know, for edification, depending on, you know, the subject, on all type of subjects, man. Brothers cover all areas, man. Okay. When you don't have access to them, you know, I hope you're in the right place with the Lord, man. You better hope, you know, that the Lord is with you, because it's going to get ugly quick, right? This is Proverbs 6:12. A naughty person, a wicked man, walketh with a froward mouth. And that's Esau, man. That's why he'll publicize this. It's because you got to think, man, he's a witch, okay? This is part of his sorcery. Put little shit out. You know, he want to come for your guns and your amendment. That's why now, or your guns and your speech. That's why now, you know, all you're seeing the school shootings, and now you're seeing this uptick of information being leaked and different situations to where censorship may need to be required, right? He's putting out plain in your face. He winketh with his eyes. He speaketh with his feet. He teacheth with his fingers. You got to watch this nigga, man. He putting everything that goes mainstream, everything he puts out to the forefront, he's doing it for a reason, man. Okay? He's telling you without telling you, because that's how he works through deception, you know, but the Lord gives the spirit of discernment to see right through this nigga, man. Forwardness is in his heart. He deviseth mischief continually. He soweth discord. And that's exactly what this is an attempt to do. All right. But, you know, scriptures say if it were possible, you could deceive the elect. Even on your little shit, nigga, we own you. We watching you, man. You think you watching us. No, we watching you. We monitoring you, you know. This is Job 15 and 5. You know what? 15 and 4. Job 15 and 4. Yea, thou casteth off fear and restrainest prayer before the Most High. And that's what he's attempting to do. Okay? Because that's what these epistles are, man. You know, the Lord, these are, you know, we trying to manifest these prophecies, man. Okay? Speaking them out, putting them out in the earth, because the Lord must tell you of these things before he brings them. Okay? And and Esau knows that, he sees that, you know, we have our power. And he wants to take that out. He wants to cut us off as a nation. And at the end of the day, he's going to want to chip you. Okay, he wants to complete. That's why everything around you is defiled. Okay, everything that's put before you is evil and wicked. Okay, because he doesn't want, you know, our prayers to be heard and for the Lord to deliver us. Okay, for thy mouth uttereth thine iniquity, and thou choosest the language thou choosest the tongue of the crafty. See, and that's how this devil moves in craftiness. Okay. And he's so proud. He tells you about it, man. He's bragging, gloating, letting you know what's coming, man. Okay. Like this nigga's like the Riddler, you know, like super evil villain. All right. And with all praise and the glory to Yahweh Shema Shai Ba'Shem Rakakodash Wa Abba and DTA.